All right, we're about to get underway here. Team Alaska 16U versus the Northstars. Held out with Hunziker and Spain. Anderson and Lehrman. The defensive line. Northstars offside as they bring that into the zone. Face off outside the Team Alaska blue line. Held with the draw. Northstars get it for a moment, but it's batted around in the neutral zone. Northstars try to dump it in. Anderson has it. He'll go cross ice. Long out with Anderson on deep. Spain into the zone now. Brings it to the near side board. Centers for Hunziker. Shot rolls off his stick. Spain on the wall. Cuts in. Long looking to pinch in. Spain's shot stopped by the Northstars goaltender. How's it going?
Good, you? Are we in the way? No, you're good.
Marcotte out now with Worrell and Yackel. Lehrman and Nelius on the blue line. Faceoff's controlled by Yackel in front. Makes the soft pass to Worrell, who's able to get that top shelf into the pretty much open net. Second game in a row, Worrell and Yackel have teamed up on the first shift, I think. Well, their first shift, I guess.
Yeah.
Marcotte with the center ice draw. Yackel comes free with the puck, but it's batted off his stick. Nelius there to get it in front of the Team Alaska bench. Puck sent cross ice. Lehrman back for it. Moves it up. Looking for Worrell, but I think the puck rolled on him. Lehrman with it again. He's able to exit the zone. Pass to Yackel, who sends it cross ice for Worrell. Worrell picks up the puck at the blue line. I'll send it deeper. Marcotte in pursuit. Yackel able to pick off that Northstars wraparound pass. Nelius from the point. Shot blocked in front. Marcotte's there to get the rebound and bang it home. And quickly, Team Alaska's on top, 2-0 here. Anderson and Mack on defense now. Held Sherman and Green forward line. Northstars bring that into the zone, played aside. Here's Sherman, crosses the blue line, send it around behind the net. Green to pick that up, send it deeper. Sherman's there. Sherman tried to move that. Comes across for Long. Mack puts a cross check into one of the Northstars players, and he's going to go have a seat for 2 minutes. Minor penalty for the cross check. Who's the goalie? Can you see? Off the face-off, that's wrapped around. Spain able to get it by the Northstars defender. He's in after it. He's got Marcotte. Northstars able to pick off that centering pass, though, and they'll skate it out of the zone. Pucked off. Puck is poked off a stick by Nelius on the wall there. Scramble in front. Northstars find the handle, pick up a goal there. 2-1 now with the power play goal for the Northstars. Check the name there. Didn't turn around.
Starts
Marcotte,
with a 1.
Marcotte, Yackel, and Worrell out on the forward line. Long at right defense. Anderson at left. Here's Long from the blue line now. Long drops that for Yackel. He's tried to get that across to Marcotte, but it's off the Northstars skate. And that shot's deflected up out of play. Just won't turn around. It's the village. Northstars control the draw. Off some bodies, Marcotte in front with it. Marcotte. Yackel in the corner now. Marcotte behind on the end wall. Bodies banging. Yackel's there with it. He gets it to Marcotte. Marcotte looking in front for Worrell. That one didn't connect. Banged at the net. That one's held in by Long. He'll skate it in around one player. Long behind the net. He loses it. Marcotte's there though. Marcotte tried to move that up. Northstars pick it off and clear the zone. That one will go all the way down for an icing. Held, Hunziker, and Spain take the ice with Nelius and Learman.
13? Who that is?
Held with the draw. Played behind the net. Northstars have it. Get it out of the zone, but it's tied up in the neutral zone. Nelius with it, skates it across the center ice red line. Puck's knocked off his stick. Nelius over to Learman, but the pass is wide of Learman's stick. Learman cuts across the middle, passes to Hunziker. Northstars have it for a second and send it in. Now it's sent out. Spain through center. He's got Learman driving the net. Puck goes behind though. Held in by Nelius down to Spain from the half wall now. Spain climbs. Spain circles. Shot goes wide. Wraps around. Hunziker's there for it. He'll play it deeper to Spain. Held with it now in the corner. Spain behind the net. He'll wrap it deeper for Hunziker. Hunziker sends it quickly to Held. Shot's blocked. Held dumps it deeper. Spain's there on the cycle. Northstars get a hold of it and bump it out of the zone. Anderson and Mack out on D now. Anderson sends that in. Hunziker's there on the near side boards. Marcotte on the ice now with Green. Northstars get by there or take it behind their own net, reverse the play. Got Green, Marcotte, and Sherman out now up front. Mack and Anderson on the back end. This one's brought in by Green. Green below the goal line, lays it softly. Northstars are able to get to that one though before Marcotte can get in on it. That one's high off the boards and out of the zone. It'll be an icing call. Come back into the Northstars end. So Marcotte, Sherman, and Green, Nelius, and Long. Green's able to pick up that puck off the face-off. He circles, sends it for Marcotte in the corner. Marcotte evades some pressure. Marcotte leaves that for Sherman. Sherman sends it cross ice for Long. Long steps to the top of the circle. Shot, pad saved by the Northstars goalie. Northstars carry it out of the zone. Big hit there. Nelius with the body check as the Northstars tried to bring that in front of the benches. This puck hoisted up out of the Team Alaska end, and Marcotte has it in across the blue line. His stick is tied up, but he still gets the puck to Green. Green goes down. Northstars play it from the corner. That one's tipped, and well, that'll go for an icing.
Hey, come on in. Come on in. Angles. I know, it's started down.
Held out with Worrell and Yackel. Northstars move it, but Held is there. That puck is batted and played by Nelius, pinching in. Yackel from the corner, but the Northstars come behind their own net with it. Move it up, held in by Long. He'll send it to the corner, cross ice. Yackel's trying to get after that. Worrell picks it up. Round one, he's got Held in the middle. Worrell shoots, saved by the goalie. Into the corner now. Northstars make a pass and are able to exit the zone. Nelius with another good defensive play takes the body and stops that rush. Puck's wrapped around to Worrell. He tries bumping it to Held, but the Northstars get in the way and pick it up. Body check by Long. Held behind his own net, moves that for Long. Long up the right wing boards. That one's chipped out of the zone. Northstars re-attack though. Long's back with it behind his own net. We'll move it for Nelius. Puck hops off his stick though, but he recovers, takes it behind the net, moves it up the right wing boards. Worrell just is able to deflect it, but the Northstars hold it in. Long battling there with Worrell, 2-on-1 against the Northstars player. Sent behind the net. Nelius wraps it hard around. Comes to Yackel. He's through center with speed, trying to beat two defenders. Northstars with a good defensive play there. Worrell tries to get it. Northstars pick it up the wall though. Back down to Worrell at the half wall. He wraps it deeper. Marcotte plays that to Yackel in the corner. Yackel dances out of the way of most of the check, but Marcotte comes in. 3-on-2 battle as the Northstars overload. Mack now D to Learman, who fires a shot. That one rips wide. It'll clear the zone, and Mack will have to go back and chase that one. Mack through center, dumps it into the corner. Spain's after it. Spain out now with Marcotte and Hunziker. Marcotte with it. Dishes to Mack. Mack steps in, top of the circle, fires, saved by the Northstars goalie. Another big hit by Mack there. Marcotte sends out cross ice for Hunziker. He loses the puck. Deeper into the corner. Spain's in now. Spain after that. Northstars get it and send it down. That one will be another icing on the Northstars. Held with Sherman and Green. Long and Anderson on the blue line. Anderson shoots that. Deflected aside. Northstars make a play. Sherman's there though to lift the stick. Northstars still able to clear. Northstars able to gain the zone here. Shot in on net. Save to Kovic. Off is contested there. Long plays it behind the net for Anderson. Anderson looks to move that up the left wing boards. Northstars hold it in. Long shot from the blue line, finds a hole and goes in. Tie game here. 6:51 left in the first. 2-2. Learman and Nelius out. Worrell, Yackel, Marcotte. Conversation at the Northstars bench here. Go report to the scorekeeper. All right, we're set to get back to action here. Marcotte takes the face off. Northstars control, but Worrell picks it up, brings it across the line. Northstar player falls down. Worrell rips a shot that's saved and held by the Northstars goalie. Marcotte takes this draw. Northstars poke the puck, but Nelius holds it in. Yackel plays it deeper. Northstars off the glass. That one gets by Nelius. Learman's back to recover that puck. His own goal line, moves it up to Worrell. Worrell pressured there. He chips it up to Yackel. Yackel pivots from his own blue line, skates through the neutral zone now, gains the blue line. Shot from the top of the circle is blocked by the Northstars player. They skate it out now. Stick check by Learman there, disrupts that. Puck stumped into the zone. Learman back in the corner for it. Learman up to Yackel. Yackel tries a quick pass across to Worrell. It goes off his stick, but he picks it up and is able to gain the zone to Marcotte. Marcotte steps around one player, but the puck is interrupted. Worrell now behind the net. Pivots, centers a pass that the Northstars pick up. Tried to clear, but held in by Learman at the blue line. Marcotte sends that pass to Worrell. He was on his offhand, though, not able to handle the pass. Northstars chip that around. Yackel's there. Marcotte's there. Marcotte with it now. Sends it deeper. Northstars off the boards, held by Marcotte. Marcotte tries to go deeper, loses his footing. Northstars send it out. That'll go for another icing. Change the lines here. Held Hunziker and Spain line coming out. Mack and Anderson take the blue line duties. Held with the face-off. He picks it up. Quick shot. Glove down by the Northstars goalie. That one looked wide, but the goaltender picked it up in the glove. Go for another face-off here. Hunziker comes up with that off the draw. Pivots, moves it cross ice for Anderson. Anderson's shot's deflected up into the net. I'll have another face-off. Held again with the draw. Spain set up behind him. Northstars able to win the draw though. Move it behind their net. Reverse the play. Held with the forecheck. Northstars are able to move it up. Not held at the blue line, so Alaska tags up. Back in deep. Behind their own net. Hunziker there. Forces the play. Held moves it nicely to Spain. Centers that for Hunziker, but it goes through him. Northstars pick it up, send that down for another icing. Spain takes this draw, held after it on the boards. Northstars get to it. They'll skate it and make a pass out of the zone. That one will go into the Team Alaska end. Looks like Long and Nelius out on defense now. This puck's played in deep. Spain's there, he's checked. Has Hunziker coming in to help. Spain escapes though. Northstars strip the puck and come out of the zone. Play's broken up in the neutral zone though. Northstars have to come back into their own end. Stick check by Marcotte there. Here comes Spain on the forecheck, able to knock that away. Little foot race into the corner. Spain kicks it to himself. Checked by another player. Marcotte in to help. Northstars have it. Stick lift by Marcotte though. Able to get the puck up to the blue line where Long holds it in and sends it deeper. All the way around where Sherman plays it now. Sherman on the ice with Marcotte. Spain heads to the bench for Green. Green's on now. Nelius takes an awkward hit there near the blue line as that puck comes in on the Northstars goalie and is held for a face-off. Marcotte, Sherman, and Green out. Learman and Mack. Marcotte set for the draw. Puck's won back clean by the Northstars, sent around behind the net. Northstars chip that, but Sherman's there to stop it. He moves it to Marcotte. Marcotte looking for a pass. He turns from the top of the circle, sends it across, but Northstars players there to pick that off and hoist it out of the zone. They get their arm up for an icing, and we'll get one more face off all the way back down. Marcotte set to take this face off. Puck's tied up. Sherman had it momentarily. Comes free to Learman at the blue line, sent deep into the corner. Sherman's able to get on it. Turns away from some pressure, moves it to Green behind the net. Green protects the puck. He's knocked down on the play. Marcotte comes up with it though. Marcotte in the corner, moves it down to Green. Little quick give and go. Marcotte with the shot. That one's deflected wide. Play from Green, down low to Sherman, back to Green. Green looks to move it now. He'll skate up high with it. Interchange with Mack. Mack skates down the boards, moves that to Sherman in the corner. Sherman comes out of the corner with it, off the boards to Green on the blue line. Green fires a shot, deflected high off the glass. Still in play. The Northstars try to clear, held by Learman. Northstars get another shot at it though and get it out of the zone. Batted in the neutral zone. Learman's able to play that deep. That'll be an icing on Team Alaska. Worrell out with Yackel and Held. Have Long, Anderson on defense. Off the draw, the puck comes out of the zone. Yackel in pursuit, knocks it away from the Northstars player. Yackel's going to pick that up. He and Worrell kind of tied each other up. That one's pad save. Held goes heavy into the boards after managing to get a shot on the rebound. Back check here, so Northstars bring it into the zone. That one's saved by Djokovic. Hasn't seen a whole lot of work yet. Yackel plays that to Worrell, neutral zone. Worrell skates it across the blue line, takes a look, tries to move that to Anderson, who is diving in. Northstars play it up the wall. They'll skate it out of the zone, get the red line, dump it in. That'll wrap around behind the net. Djokovic will settle it down. Anderson's there. Anderson from behind his own net moves it up to Yackel. Yackel cross ice for Long now on the ice. Long gets the red line and sends it in. Worrell on the forecheck. Foot race here. Worrell able to get to that puck. Heavy hit coming in. Marcotte with the puck. He'll get it free to Worrell. Worrell turns and shoots. Northstars goaltender had that one pretty sealed up. Puck's loose. Held by Nelius. He'll send it deeper. Northstars get a hold of it though and send it out of the zone. Nelius back to recover that. Turns in his own end. Marcotte into the zone. Quick shot. Low shot. Pad save by the Northstars goaltender. Marcotte with it on the half wall. Two Northstars players converge on him. Nelius tries to hold that in, but it gets by him, and now Team Alaska recovers into the neutral zone, and now back to their own end. Passes up to Hunziker. He's knocked off the puck. Marcotte there with Hunziker. Spain now on the ice. Learman and Nelius on defense. Marcotte cuts in. Another shot. That one's blockered by the goalie. Spain with it. Hunziker has it now. Up the wall. He'll turn and move it to Anderson. Anderson's shot's deflected up high. Played back by Marcotte to Hunziker. Back to Anderson. Anderson skates in. Another deflected shot. Northstars to the wall. Held at the blue line, though, by Mack. Mack pinches in. Hunziker with it from the goal line. Northstars take that away. Marcotte's there. Northstars from the half wall send it up. Time expires as that was held in by Mack.
wonder if she decided
Marcotte, Hunziker, Spain on the ice with Mack and Anderson. Northstars goaltender is able to hold on to that and get a whistle. Two-two's the score, start of the second period. Marcotte gets tossed on this draw. Spain comes in to take it. Hunziker, quick shot off the draw. Blocked down by the goaltender. Hunziker from behind the net centers that. Marcotte gets a hold of it. And there's a goal for Team Alaska. Hunziker to Marcotte. Took him a second to get a handle on that pass, and then he was able to fire it home. All right, Team Alaska takes back the lead, 3-2 now. 15:40 left in the second. Nelius and Long come out to take over the blue line. Marcotte, Spain, and Hunziker still up front. Played back to Nelius off the draw, red line and in. Wraps around to the corner. Spain's there. Pressed out in front, but the Northstars are able to get to it. Spain takes that away. He plays it to center. Quick shot from Marcotte. That one is saved by the Northstars goalie. Held out with Yackel and Worrell here. Long and Nelius on defense. Yackel in for the draw. Yackel wins that back to Held clean. Nelius walks and fires. That one rises and goes over the cage. Long able to hold the blue line. No, that one bounces over his stick. Back to center now. Nelius pass just wide of Held. Into the zone. Northstars have it. They go cross ice. Now behind their own net. Wrap it around. Nelius, though, able to hold that in. Puck came off the glass funny, but Nelius able to still hold that in. Pass across. Shot from Long. Play in front. Looks like a goal. I didn't catch what happened there. Looks like maybe Yackel got some loose change in front of the net there, maybe. It'll be 4-2 Team Alaska now. 14:49 left in the second. Hunziker out with Sherman. Learman out. Nelius. Oh, we got a power play here. Okay, it wasn't. Puck's moved up to Learman. Comes out of the zone though, so Team Alaska's got to tag up. Puck drop for Yackel, moved to Hunziker. Up the left wing boards, dumped in. Cross corner, Nelius is after that. Northstars play it up. Held at the blue line by Learman. He walks in, slap shot. On net. Looks like a save on a rebound. 1:35 left on Northstars penalty. Did not catch what the penalty was for. Scrum in front of the net and the goal. They ended up with a penalty somewhere in there. Yackel for this face-off here. Referee wanting some position changes here. Yackel gets tossed out. Sherman comes in to take the draw. There we go. Northstars control it in the corner, but Sherman's there. Nelius able to play that up to Learman. Learman moves it down for Yackel. Yackel circles, looks, fires it in, blocked aside. Rebound goes up high. Now behind the net is Nelius with it. He moves that up to Yackel. Yackel centers that across for Hunziker. Maybe the net came off on that. Northstars goalie with a good save there on the cross ice pass to Hunziker and the quick shot. Anderson and Mack now on D. Spain with Held and Marcotte. Spain in for the draw. Puck's one back. Mack has it. He'll survey from the blue line, moves it across. Held with it now. Held turns away. Held looks, moves that into the middle. Spain plays it up to Anderson. Anderson back to Held. Held walks in from the dot, fires and scores. Top right corner for Held there. Pass from Anderson. Or maybe that was Spain that passed it to him. I don't remember. Marcotte out with Sherman and Green now. Long and Nelius. Power play comes to an end with the goal, so it's back to 5-on-5 here. Puck's brought into the zone by the Northstars, but Nelius to Green and then out. Alaska is offside, though, as Marcotte wasn't quite able to get back onside before Sherman crossed the line. Green's going to come out after that. Yackel comes on. Marcotte, Yackel, Held come out. Let's see. Held, Yackel, and Worrell now. Long and Nelius. Off the face-off that comes into the Northstars end. Team Alaska tries to forecheck and take the puck away. They do and get it down into the cross corner off the blocker from the goalie. Yackel turns with it, moves it to Worrell. Worrell's shot is wide of the net. Long pinches in from the half wall, sends it deeper. Northstars goalie grabs a hold of that. I'll hang on for a whistle. 13-13 in the second remaining. 5-2 Team Alaska after that power play goal. Held in for this draw. Near side dot. Pucks one back. Long, fake the slap shot, moves it down to Yackel. Yackel moves that across. Nelius with it from the blue line. He walks in from the corner. He'll wrap it around. Yackel gets to that, turns it for Held. Held has it. He shovels that across for Nelius. He does a good job getting his stick on it and buries that. There's a goal for Nelius. Pass, I think, from Held. 6-2 now, Team Alaska. 12:54 in the second period. Marcotte, Hunziker, and Spain now in the forward line. Mack and Learman for the Blue Liners. Puck's one back to Mack off the draw. He'll send that up. Brought deeper by Spain. Spain moves that for Marcotte. Marcotte pivots with it. Still protecting the puck. Climbs up to the half wall. He'll interchange with Mack and send it for Mack. Mack carries it now out of the corner. Mack behind his own net, or behind the Northstars net. Mack with it, moves it across, catches Marcotte just offhand, but he's able to corral the puck and get a shot that's blocked down by the goaltender, and then the Northstars clear it down for an icing. Marcotte in for this face-off. Spain set up at the left wing spot. Northstars play it. Big heavy hit there. Spain with that hit. Learman back in his own end. Moves that pass to Marcotte off his stick, and it bounces into the zone. Spain and Hunziker there. Marcotte comes up with it at center. Spain and Hunziker in the slot. Puck comes free now to the wall, and Spain gets to it. He's pressured there. Puck comes out. Hunziker. He's played by two Northstars players. Marcotte with it now. Rising backhand shot. Oh, Marcotte scores on the backhand. Backhand shot in the top corner. That makes the score 7 for Team Alaska. 11:45 left in the second period. Anderson and Long take over the defensive duties. Held, Green, and Sherman come out for the forward line. Drop the puck at center ice. Held wins that back to Long. Long skates for the red line and dumps it in. Puck wraps around behind. Green in after that. Green makes a nice play, gets the puck to himself, sends a backhander in that's saved by the Northstars goalie. He'll hang on for a whistle. Held in for this draw. Puck's on the near side boards, goes in on the Northstars goalie, he makes the save. Northstars have that on the wall. Team Alaska overloads and keeps it in though. Sherman with it. He'll send it deep on goal. That one's saved and held by the Northstars goalie. Get Long out now with Anderson. Yackel comes out with Held and Sherman. Yackel in for the face-off. Yackel wins the face-off to himself. Shot goes through the crease off the Northstars goalie. Now on the near side boards. Puck comes out to Anderson, but it rolls off his stick before he can get a shot. Yackel with it. Yackel twists away from pressure, fires it across, passes wide to Held though. Held moves it up to the defense. Anderson fakes and comes around, moves it across to Yackel. Yackel sends that in. Sprawling save by the Northstars goaltender. Here's Anderson now, center ice, turns with it, sends the pass for Held just out of reach. That will go in. Icing's waved off, so the Northstars take it behind their own net, send it up the boards. Picked off there by Yackel. Worrell out now. Worrell on the forecheck. Northstars keep a hold of the puck though. They skate it up, Held there. Anderson with it at center now. That one will go in for an icing. Have a face-off down to the left of Djokovic. Worrell, Marcotte, and Spain, the forward line. Lehrman and Nelius on D. Spain and Worrell set up to the inside. Marcotte set to take the face-off. One back by the Northstars, clears the zone. Worrell and Spain in pursuit. That puck is batted free to the corner. Spain after that. He turns out of the corner. He's got Worrell in front. Spain tries to stuff it. Comes across to the far post, and the Northstars goaltender is going to hang on. Worrell heads to the bench for a change. Hunziker comes out with Spain and Marcotte. Lehrman and Nelius. That face-off is controlled by the Northstars, but Nelius is able to hold it in. He sends it off the glass into the cross corner. Hunziker there with it off the wall now. Looks to center to Spain. That pass doesn't connect. Spain with it. Down for Marcotte. Spain again. That puck rimmed up, held by Nelius. Good play on the boards to hold the line. He's checked. Twists it deeper, but the Northstars pick it up. In the skates, they do get it out of the zone, but it's sent right back in by Lehrman. Lehrman now with Nelius. Northstars send that down. And we'll get the signal and the whistle for an icing. Anderson and Mack come out. Yackel, Held, and Sherman. Face off on the near side dot. Held glides in for the draw. Puck's controlled by the Northstars. They bring it out of the zone. Mack able to put the hit on in the neutral zone. Puck frees up and comes to Anderson, who makes the pass up to Yackel. Bounces off his stick, though, and deeper into the zone. Northstars move it up, but Held's there. Held makes a nice play, gets it around a defender. Sherman, quick play up to Anderson for a shot, saved by the goalie. Northstars will clear this out. Anderson back to retrieve it. Anderson's going to come behind his own net, shake the defender, move that up to Yackel. Yackel crosses the blue line with it. Drop pass for Sherman. No, Held. Puck goes in, held by the Northstars goaltender. Score is 8-2, 8:35 left in the second. Spain out with Marcotte and Worrell. Mack and Anderson. Marcotte in for the faceoff. Puck's pushed ahead. Northstars get it in their own end, though. They go cross ice with it. Move it up the boards where they're able to bump it out of the zone. Bring it through center now and dump it in. Foot race on. Mack is back. Northstars move it low to high. Fan on the shot. Worrell takes a man off the puck, and Spain comes free with it on a breakaway. No, not quite. Back check by the Northstars. Break that up. Nelius with it at the neutral zone. He'll play it up to Marcotte. Marcotte tied up. That might be a call. No whistle on the call. No trip. Near side boards. Puck's played out of the zone and all the way down. And we'll get another icing call. Marcotte, Worrell, and Spain remain. Long and Nelius out on D. Marcotte in for the draw. Wins the puck back to Long. Long, quick shots blocked. Near side boards, scramble. Northstars come up with it near their own net. They'll take it behind, move it up boards. Held in by Nelius and then Marcotte. Northstars play with it again. Comes free out of the zone. Spain turns it to Nelius. He's going to skate it across and get it to Spain. Spain around the corner. He's pressured. Northstars try to rim that out, but it's held in by Long. Play on the end wall here. Spain and Marcotte down low. Marcotte in the corner now. He'll turn out of pressure. Moves that to Worrell. Knocked off his stick and out of the zone. Nelius back to recover at his own blue line. He moves it up. Spain can't quite contain the pass though. Northstars get it, send it in. Long back behind his own net. Moves that to Worrell. Worrell cross ice for Spain. Marcotte on the rush. Spain to Marcotte. Marcotte back to Spain. Spain, quick shot. Saved to the side. Hunziker's out now. Marcotte going for a change. Hunziker and Spain. Yackel comes out. We've got Mack out on defense. Learman. Puck's played deep into the zone. Northstars have it. They move it up the near side boards. Hit by Mack. Puck does come out of the zone though. Now we're going to get a penalty call. Rough. 2-minute minor for roughing for Mack. So Team Alaska will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes here. 8:20 left in the second period. Scores 8-2. You got Learman coming out, Nelius, Sherman, and Green. That's your penalty kill for Team Alaska. Green set to take the draw. Sherman sets up to his left. Puck's tied up off the draw, free to Green. He's going to shovel that up and out. Sherman after that puck. Northstars get it back in, but sent quickly back out by Nelius, all the way down. Northstars regather behind their own net. Look to break out. Green able to disrupt that play as the Northstars try to pass out of their zone. Nelius comes in buries that shorthanded goal. Nine to 2, Team Alaska with the shorthanded goal. I think they're signaling for the run clock here at the scorekeeper. 1:20 remains on the penalty kill for Team Alaska. Got Hunziker out, Anderson, Long. Face-offs taken by Spain. Northstars push it deep into the Team Alaska end though. Long's back to retrieve it. Long from his goal line. Tries to bank that out, but it comes awkwardly off the boards. Held in by the Northstars. Long's there. Northstars bring it into the slot. Anderson. Northstars pivot from the dot. Fire a puck in that's held by Djokovic. Spain in for this face-off. Spain, Hunziker, Long, Anderson. Pucks one back to Anderson. Curls around his own net. Fires that hard off the glass and out. All the way down. Played by the Northstars goaltender. They'll bring it behind their own net. Look to break out. Skates it out of the zone up the near side boards. Pressured there by Hunziker. Knocked away by Anderson. Hunziker comes up with it. Hunziker behind his own net. He looks. Passes to Anderson. Anderson moves that up to Spain. Has to kick it. Able to dump it into the zone though. Penalty's over. Max out of the box. He's heading to the bench. Anderson overskates that one. Hunziker in his own end now. Moves that across for Spain. Spain around the Northstars player. He's got Yackel. Spain into the zone, dumps it for Yackel. Yackel from the top of the circle. Wrist shot, blocked aside. Spain with it in the corner. Spain and Hunziker battle. Spain has it, dumps it further low. Hunziker there with the body check. Northstars have it though, and they'll skate it. Look to exit the zone, they push it out. Center ice, Anderson's able to collect it though. He's checked. Northstars pick it up. Anderson though, he's gonna get whistled for the minor penalty for a slash after he tried hard to recover that puck that the Northstars were able to steal from him. So Anderson in the box, 2-minute minor for the slash. Team Alaska back on the penalty kill. 3:10 left in the third. Scores 9-2. Got Sherman and Green out with Neelius and Long. Sherman in for this face-off. Puck's dropped. Northstars control. They have it at the blue line. D to D. Puck sent in. Djokovic gets a glove on that, but it rebounds out into the corner. Neelius is there. Sherman comes away with it. Sherman will skate it out of trouble. Get the red line. Dump it in. He evades the check there. Most of it. Long holds that clearing attempt in. Dumps it deeper into the zone. Northstars bring it up the wall though, through center now, across the line. Long's there. Long, good body check and stick on puck, able to take that away. Long sends it the length of the ice. Northstars regroup. Green on the short-handed forecheck, giving the Northstars some trouble. Northstars a quick bump pass from the far boards to center. Neelius gets a hold of that after Long is able to get the puck. Fired out by the Northstars goalie, trying to kickstart something here. Blocked aside by Neelius. Good block there on the blue line shot from the Northstars. Hunziker's going to dump that down. 50 seconds left on the penalty kill. Got Spain out with Hunziker, Mack, and Learman. Learman tries to chip that puck around a defender. Learman comes up with it again. He'll fire that in. 35 seconds left in the penalty kill. Northstars hoping to get something going here. They'll skate it out of the zone. Hunziker there. Spain comes in looking for the body check, but Northstar player evades that. Northstars behind their own net, down to 10 seconds on the kill. Northstars fire that. Trickles into the Team Alaska end, but Mac's able to recover behind his own net. He'll fire that down as the penalty is not expired yet, so no icing. Hunziker there plays it to the goal, but the Northstars goalie's able to get a glove on it and hold on for a whistle. We'll get Marcotte, Yackel, Worrell, Learman out with Mac. Worrell comes to center to take the draw. Puck's tied up off the draw. Northstars get a hold of it. Batted to the corner now. Northstars are on it. Mac holds it in. Northstars, though, able to push it out. Lehrman curls in his own end. He'll take it behind the net. Survey, move it up the wall. Yackel's there. Bounces off his stick, though. Northstars get it. They were offside. That'll do it for the second period. 9-2. Third period underway. Puck's dropped. Marcotte in for the draw. Worrell comes out with it, gets it into the zone. He'll curl, get it to Long. Long shot's blocked. Long able to get a stick on it and keep it in the zone, though. Moves it down for Yackel, off a Northstar stick, though, up and out of play. Good. Off the face-off, puck's tied up. Yackel comes free with it, though. Gets a quick shot on goal. Blocked aside by the Northstars goalie. Northstars look to clear this out and do. Long looks to send it back in, but it's off a body. Right back out of the zone, back into the zone, back out of the zone. Anderson with it now from his own blue line. Anderson through center. Anderson's going to keep it. Comes down the near side boards, dumps that for Yackel. Yackel with a fake shot. Yackel into the center. Backhand goes wide of the net. Yackel looks to dance around a defender there. He's checked. Worrell comes in, playing the stick. Northstars control the puck, though, and exit the zone. Long's there, breaks that up. Long in front of the benches, plays it cross ice. Worrell's racing after that. Marcotte's able to come in and scoop up the puck. Over to Long, up to Yackel. Yackel looks to center to Marcotte. Marcotte with a quick stick handle around a defender. Nicely to Yackel. Yackel around a defender. Backhands that. That one just wide. Marcotte picks it up. Tries getting it to Yackel at the side. Northstars have it. Send it up. Held by Nelius, though. Worrell out for a change as Team Alaska still maintains the zone here. Hunziker on now. Hunziker from the high slot sends the shot. Saved by the goalie, and he jumps on the rebound. Held out now is Spain and Hunziker. Lehrman at right defense, Nelius at left defense. Held in for the draw. Hunziker forechecks and steals the puck right out front to Held. Puck kind of rolls on him though, doesn't get the shot he wants. Northstars goaltender is able to hold on to that one and get a whistle. Face off to the near side. Spain comes in for the draw. Northstars get a hold of the puck though. Skate it out of trouble. Through center now and dump it in. Around behind, Djokovic will play it. Further up the wall. Just out of reach of Hunziker. Northstars have it. Held's there. Up to Spain. Puck's bouncing around. Spain into the corner now. Spain wraps it down for Held. Held tries to move it to Hunziker out front, but there's traffic in the way of that. Mack with it now. Mack and Anderson out on the blue line. Off a body in front. Spain pivots with it. Spain walks down low. Northstars get a good stick on that puck though. Hunziker dances around, but they play the body and are able to push him off. Held's there. Held and Hunziker battle. Puck comes free to the Northstars. He'll turn away from trouble. Try to clear. Anderson holds it in. Blockered aside by the goaltender. Held sends it deeper for Hunziker. Up to Mack. Mack walks that. Moves it to Anderson. Low shot. Goes wide. Held centers. Northstars are there though. Northstars skate it out. Mack picks it up at center ice though and hoists it right back in. On goal, the goaltender plays that aside. Northstars behind their own net. They'll exit the zone. Picked up by Marcotte. Tried to get that ahead to Sherman, but it was awkward off the boards. Dumped ahead now. Sherman's there. He'll cross the blue line with it. He's got Marcotte going for the net. Sherman sends a shot that's held by the Northstars goaltender. Green out now with Marcotte and Sherman. Nelius long on defense. Marcotte takes the draw. Northstars try to clear. Green holds it in for a moment though. Northstars get it back and exit. Center ice. Northstars send it in deep. Long has it now. He moves that up for Sherman, who touches it off for Marcotte with some speed through center. Marcotte weaving. Puck played off his stick. Green comes in. Green and Marcotte work together. Poked up to Nelius. Nelius walks, moves that for Long. Long steps in, top of the circle, fires. That one's blocked aside. Pad saved by the goalie. Nelius takes it in deep. Puck's knocked off his stick, but Sherman's there. Sherman centers. That was for Yackel. Kind of goes by him though and out of the zone. Long's there. Long in a battle, pins his man. Puck comes free. Northstars have it in the corner. Comes free to Marcotte though. Off the boards, the Northstars hold it in at the blue line. Shot into traffic, doesn't get through to Djokovic though. There's Long through center now. Long up the near side boards, pokes it through the legs. Puck goes to the wall. He centers for Yackel. Worrell out now. That puck comes out of the zone to Spain. Spain turns at center with it, moves it across. Puck quickly to Yackel. Mack took a hit for his trouble making that pass. Worrell looks for Yackel. Worrell gets it back. Worrell puts it in.
It was 2-2 and then now it's 90.
Burks. Spain set to take the center ice face-off. Yackel and Worrell out with him. Mack and Lehrman bring up the back end. Northstars win the puck off the draw. Sent deep into the Team Alaska end. Lehrman's back to recover that. He's pressured. Lehrman's going to skate it though. Moves it up to Yackel. Yackel through center at the blue line. Tried to move that across, but it came out of the zone. Mack now with it. Mack around a couple defenders. Mack looks to drop the shoulder and come to the front. Shot and a save by the Northstars goaltender. 10-2 is the score. 8:40 remains in the third period. Northstars refuse to give up. Hunziker with it now. Hunziker out with Held and Sherman. That shot goes wide. Mack tries to pinch and seal that puck in, but it comes all the way down where Djokovic will play it. Learman takes it behind the Team Alaska net. Up to Sherman, who sends it across. Mack picks that up, skates it into the zone. Mack turns in the corner. Sends it down low for Held, who centers for Sherman. Sherman's shot's blocked aside. Northstar is able to clear the zone. Learman knocks that aside as it goes deep into the corner. He's back for it. Held comes in to help. Puck's played up the near side boards. Northstars bang it back deep though. Hunziker picks that puck up and exits the zone. Skates through center, weaves with it. He's got Sherman driving the net. He'll lay it back for Anderson. Anderson steps in, shots blocked off a Northstars player. Puck's out of the zone, so Team Alaska has to tag up. Long sends it in, Long out on defense now with Anderson. Marcotte's in now, he's in on the forecheck. Yackel comes in and picks it up. Yackel through traffic, Spain's out with Yackel and Marcotte. Spain from the slot, shot save. Seven minutes left in the third here. We've got Marcotte, Spain, and Yackel out. Long and Anderson on the back end. Face off. Northstar is able to clear the zone. Long turns with it from the center red line. Anderson. Cross for Yackel. Yackel carry into the zone. Pull up. Look for a pass. He sends it to Anderson. Anderson shots gloved aside by the goaltender. Puck's still alive though. Yackel comes up with it. Spain. Play along the half wall here. Spain comes out with the puck, tries to pass that to Anderson. Northstars get a stick in the way, but Long's able to hold it in. He moves it deeper. Northstars control and clear the zone. Anderson back to Spain. Spain comes through center now. Across the blue line. Pulls up. Surveys. Northstars break up that pass. Marcotte's able to get it though. Marcotte. Yackel controls. Yackel turns, sends it back for Long. Long from the top of the circle, blocker to side and in off a defending player. So the goaltender made the save, blocker did a side, but it went off the backside of one of his own players. Lone goal there, makes it 11-2. Tough break for the Northstars goaltender who made the save. Got Worrell out now. Green and Held. Learman and Nelius. Worrell in on the forecheck, pokes the puck away. He's below the goal line, turns with it. Worrell tries to get it free to Held. That's a nice pad save from the Northstars goaltender. Held tries to seal that play off, but the Northstars clear. Nelius with it at center. Moves it ahead for Green. A lot of snow in front of the benches there. Northstars have it in their own end. Puck held by Learman though. Played back down for Held, but it goes through him. Northstars hammer it up and out. Learman's back to retrieve that. Cross ice, then up to Green. Green shovels it ahead for Held. Held's in from the dot. Held skates in. Oh, the puck rolls off his stick. Worrell tried to pick that up. There's Green. Shot rang off the bar. Mack now with it. Mack out. Puck behind the net here. Puck comes out of the zone. Team Alaska has to tag up. Northstars with it now from their own blue line. Cross ice and sent hard down. That'll go for an icing. Worrell heads for the bench. We've got Yackel now with Hunziker and Sherman. Anderson out on defense. His D partner is Mack. Under 4 minutes now. Played by Sherman off the draw. Hunziker back to Mack. Mack Hunziker back to Mack. Puck trickles across to Anderson though. Yackel picks that up as he interchanges with Anderson. Yackel from the dot, nice move through the middle, and then Hunziker picks it up and puts it home. That'll make it 12-2, Team Alaska. 3:30 left in the game. Clock is running. Defense will change here as Long comes on with Nelius. Hunziker, Yackel, Sherman out. Yackel with the draw. Northstars send it in on goal. Takovich pushes that aside. Long back for it. He's pressed in the corner. Wraps it around for Nelius. Sherman's able to tip that out of the zone. Here comes Hunziker. He looks for Yackel at center. Hunziker fires. Gets deflected up high into the netting and out of play. Change that forward line as Bain, Green, and Marcotte come out. Marcotte in for the draw. Puck's tied up, kicked back. Nelius steps into a slap shot that's blocked aside by the goalie. Nelius keeps the zone, moves that for Green. Green at the top of the circle, he'll walk it deeper. Green's pressured and checked. He'll move it for Spain. Spain to Long, blue line shot into traffic. Into the corner now. The Northstars pick it up behind their own net. From the half wall, they'll send it deeper though. Marcotte's in on the forecheck. Green comes in. Northstars behind their own net. Move it up the wall. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Team Alaska takes control there though. Puck's now batted into the zone by the Northstars. Long tries to clear, is sent back in. Long will send it across for Nelius here. Nelius back to Long. Moves it up ice for Spain. Spain crosses the zone, drops for Marcotte. Marcotte back to Spain. Spain is stick checked as he tried to bring that one back. Rimmed around the dasher by Learman. Learman and Mack out on D now. Learman pinches in on this. Green holds the blue line. Green down low for Spain. Spain feels the check coming and moves out of the way. Spain and Green in there. Spain comes out with it. He's still checked. He's got two Northstars players on him. Puck comes free. Marcotte's able to bat it over to Mack. Mack with it. Centers for Green. Northstars pick it up though. From the half wall, the Northstars look to skate it out. They'll send it across ice where Learman's able to pick it up, fire it back in. No icing on that play. Spain's across to get it. Spain in a big collision there. Both players down. Mack walks in, tries to center for Yackel from the other side, but that pass goes through. Held's able to pick that up, send it clean to Spain. Spain off the goalie's equipment. Yackel checked there. Puck loose on the boards. Quick shot from Mack as he steps into the high slot. Saved by the Northstars goalie. 20 seconds left here. Time's about to expire. Little friendly banter. And Northstars are going to change, and that'll probably kill the clock here. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. They're not even going to drop the puck. We'll call that a game. 12-2 is the final. Team Alaska comes away with the win over the Northstars.